Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Long time no see. We are doing some work on the GTI. I have been working on this car for the last 2 weeks, just doing little upgrades here and there. But today we're finally gonna get around to installing my Cobb Flex Fuel kit. The last couple of days I've actually done a lot of stuff. I'm waiting on some brake pads to get here, so I'm upgrading those to some EBC red stuff. I just did the EQT grounding kit, DO88 intercooler, and then just swapped over my IS20 to a lower mileage one because my turbo seal was going bad. It was smoking after I let it idle. And I've also done 034 Motorsport lowering springs and the front end links on stock shocks, just because of my daily driver. And I was also tired of the solo work coilovers I was on. With the Flex Fuel kit, I just spent some time looking up just procedures on this. At least in my instance, I have my catch can, which is my biggest concern, because there's a little spacer that and the bolt that's supposed to go right there on our motor mounts. So with the kit, they want to cut into this fuel line, so I just want to make sure I'm going to have the clearance for it. That way I'm not rubbing on my catch can or anything of the sorts. I think we'll be okay. And something else I was checking was fuses. So with this kit, right, with the Flex Fuel kit, the lines, they give you the fuse for the power on with the ignition. In the instructions, they want you to run it into your cabin and go into one of the fuses there. But I saw another guy's video, I'll put it like here or something, and I'm gonna do it the same way, but we're gonna end up jumping into this unused fuse slot back here. I personally also just don't want to run a wire into the cabin, but that'll work. Like that will provide us with the power we need to turn everything on. So yeah, very, very excited. I'm ready for E. I'm ready for E85. Sorry about my hair. I have nothing in it. I have no product or anything. I've just been working on my car. So yeah, enough yapping. Let's get started. All right, got the little spacer and the bolt on. It's tight enough to where it's flat, but you know, loose enough to where I can move it. But this is about lined up. I am making sure all my clearance with the catch can is good, and then same with the motor mount. I don't want it to be like sitting on top, making it sit all funky. I'm gonna put these on real quick, these fittings for the sensor, just to make sure that it is 100% good, and then I will get to cutting, which I'm very scared about. I also should probably take that end off on the high pressure fuel pump to make sure I don't have pressure. The car's been sitting for 2.5, 3 hours. I just, that would suck to cut into, and then it just sprays everywhere. So okay, so I made a mark right in the middle. We're just gonna start there, and then we will cut off as we need. On this side, I'm probably gonna have to cut some, because I mean, it's gonna go up to like here. It's gonna need a lot less. But for this side, I feel like we're gonna need more because of this bend. So let's get to that. I just disconnected the fuel line off of the high pressure fuel pump, and I'm glad I did because fuel did spray out. So that would have sucked. And then let's take these guys. Go ahead and just, it's the sound of no return, baby. All right, so I know they talked about getting this sheathing off. Ooh, I'm going to spill fuel. I'm gonna try and get it off without cutting with a razor blade, because that just sounds scary as I spray fuel everywhere. Don't mind me. I trust in my skills enough. Let's just commit. It's only the slightest. Just like that. Because sometimes that's all it takes. Okay, so yeah, this guy will be able to cut a little more just to get it onto there. But I'm glad I still saved some. This guy. Cool. Feeling a lot more confident. Ooh yeah. Ooh yeah. Okay. Ah, wait. No, come on. No. Okay, hold on. There we go. All right, these fittings work wonders, guys. satisfying clicks. Oh, I got them lined up. All right, sick. I'm gonna take that as a sign. Cool. So that means we officially have a flex fuel sensor in the GTI. Clipped. It's all cut. It's all good. Okay, so we got the harness plugged in, and I have it following across the stock loom right here. May or may not have broken, you know, 1 or 2 of these little tabs, but we don't worry about that. But I'm gonna have this run down here and then just loop across, you know, it'll go under the intake and then all into here. So I like how this is routed, you know, it's fairly clean, fairly out of the way. So got this connector out of the ECU. Took this top piece off. You just gotta push down, or sorry, you gotta push up on this part. Just get back there and then the thing slides back. So we got to take this purple thing out, which just like that. Beautiful. So we're gonna take our tool. We're gonna line this jaunt up, just like it has the exact same indentations on the connector. So like it's all the little feet that stick out and stuff. It lines up perfectly, so you know exactly where you need to go. So what's sick is because you have to push the pin that's already in there out. So if I line this up, I have an EQT grounding kit, little pin guy, you know, because they send you 3 of them. So I wonder if I'm able. Aha! I think that's working. Yeah. Sick. Oh, I see it. So it's like a little, there's a little gray guy. Man, I cannot see nothing. I might need to cut some of this little loom back. But I cannot see what I just what I just did. All those wires are super close. So this is the little guy that we just pulled out. That's what you push out. Man, that's kind of a fight, I'm not gonna lie. I had to get some like smaller needle nose and such. Okay, but cool. That guy's out. So then we have to worry about pinning this. Oh man. Okay, that was not fun. I was also just very nervous about it. But as you guys can see, I cut pretty far back to be able to move these wires around because I just could not get a good shot. Like I couldn't see very well, so I just cut a bunch back. Thankfully my dad has some of this laying around, so I'll be able to wrap it back up. But yeah, so the pin should be back in now. Finally, that took me so long to do. I was just like, I don't want to mess this up. Granted, it is the only, from what I was seeing, it's the only open slot around, but it's still kind of nerve-wracking because once it's in. I don't have deep pin tools for Volkswagen connectors like that. So yeah, now we can get the cover back on, get this plug back in. We will run the fuse wire in the ground, and that should be it. Okay, so as you guys can tell, intake is back on. I kind of just kept my head down whenever I did the wiring stuff. So after I did this pin, everything else is pretty self-explanatory. Ground goes back here. You can't even really see it, but it's this guy right here that's going up to this. And then with this guy, put that 15 amp fuse in the fuse holder. Now I got both of these together, and then it runs down behind this panel. And then I just have the slack sitting right here. It's not the prettiest. I would like to tidy it up, but as of right now, it'll be okay. I even got my brakes, my EBC Red Step pads on, and yeah, so that was a rather abrupt clip change. I guess I just didn't want to record I guess I just didn't want to record an outro. Well, I probably just forgot. But all in all, FlexFuel kit was not bad to install. The biggest pain was honestly just that wire going into my my wiring harness. But other than that, it was cake. Definitely something I think you could do at home. But fear not, I did put in some driving clips because I got these DJI microphones. So I have some clips of the GTI just driving around, no talking at all, just intake and exhaust noises on E85 from EQT. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely like and subscribe if you guys are new and want to stick around. That'd be pretty cool. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.